Welcome in Renegades. Today, we're going to be unlocking ICP. We're going to look at the future of the internet computer. And this is all going to start with BlockchainPill and Dominic Williams. So buckle up. We have a huge episode. We're also going to talk about a few other cryptos. We're going to look at CKB. We're going to look at Jasny, and we're going to look at the new Dipius as well. Now, these are all cryptos I've talked about before, and we're going to look and see what they are doing this bull run. So what's up, David Bender? Welcome in, Motivational Sub. Great to have you guys here. Smash up that like, subscribe if you haven't. I was talking about these $15 levels when we were still at $17 or $18, and I'm a bull. I am one of the biggest bulls that makes content on the internet computer. I am absolutely 100% bullish on ICP. So me calling these prices is an opportunity for you guys to get in at cheaper prices. Now, I'm going to tell you guys a scenario that's happened to me several times, and I don't know how to fix this scenario. Let me know in the chat what you would do in my position. So I had this guy. He's somebody I kind of look up to a little bit. He works in the building that I live in. Let's just say that. And he asked me about ICP at about $5. Or I told him about it at $5. Yeah, I told him about it at like $5. I was like, yeah, it's a really good time to get into ICP. He's like, well, I'm super busy. You know, maybe tell me about it later and I'll get in. And I'm like, okay. So ICP goes to like 12. Was it 12? I think it went to 16 and then back down to 12. He asked me at 16. He's like, is this a good time to get in? And I was like, almost. You're just going to have to wait a minute. It will retrace, and then you have an opportunity to get in under 16, I told him. And he's like, cool, let me know. And then it went down to like 1050 or something, and I was like, bro, you got to get in right now. Now is the time. He's like, oh, I'm busy right now. I'll get in later, you know, when I have some time. And I'm like, oh, man. So it's so hard to let people know the time to get in because of, one, their schedule. Two, you know, like you have to wait for these dips. So you always have to be ready to trade, right? Sometimes we go to 15 and then right back to 17. When we went down to that $10 area that I was telling him, we only went there for a minute. So by the time he got back to me and it's like, okay, I'm ready to get in now. I'm like, bro, we're at $20 now. we're at 20. I tried to tell you. So that's the thing. It's really hard to get people to get in at the right times. That's why I'm a big advocate for dollar cost averaging. Every time we retrace 30% from a level we go to, whether we go down further or not, if we go to $21 and then we retrace 30%, which is almost a third of the entire amount of the crypto, a third off of the crypto from where it went. So if you're talking, we just went down by a third, a little under a third. I'm buying. Okay, we go from $21 to $15. I'm buying. Okay, even if we go to 13, which is a possibility, which I don't think because I'm a bull, but we have to look at that. 1450 is a very strong magnet area, so we might see that. But these are the opportunities when it goes down. This is why limit orders are so important. So that is one thing that I can, Definity, we're going to talk about this in a minute. But this is the reason why limit orders are so important and why I give you these price targets. Let me just explain my TA to you a little bit for those who are new and those who are like, well, he's just giving us price targets. What does that mean? That's not real TA. Well, my price targets have given you opportunities to sell, to buy, to leverage trade, to do all of that, even if it's not traditional TA. So what I do is I set these price targets. So the Fibonacci golden retracement was 1450, right? But my price target was right around 1550. So it's funny how it kind of landed right in the middle there. But if you utilize these limit orders, which means, so a market order, it fulfills the price at the current market price of that crypto right now. Say it's Internet Computer is $15 exactly. So if I put in a market order, it is going to fill it at exactly the price. Say I put it in, it's at 50. I look at it, you know, do the thing. It goes to 51. I end up, you know, or 15. It goes to 15.10. I buy it at 15.10 because the price went up before I could press the button. Market order, whatever the price of that crypto is at that exact moment when you press the thing. Now, a limit order is very important. And if you're a trader in crypto, you have to understand the difference between a market order and a limit order. And a market order is good for dollar cost averaging if you can look at the charts 24/7. Because then you can just get in real quick. Limit order, you have to pay a maker fee or whatever. And the market order, you don't have to pay that because you're getting at the current price. So there's a little bit of a fee difference, but that's about it. So a market order is the price right now. A limit order, say ICP is at $17. I tell you, hey, this looks like a big breakdown area. We look like we're going to 1550, 15, whatever area down there. Even 1550 is a good area. I don't care. So if you say that, then what you can do is you can go and you look at the trading section. We'll say market or limit. You go to limit order. We're at $17. You put in a buy order for $15, $15.50, whatever. When we go down to that area, when it gets down to say 1545, 1550, if it stays there for a minute, because if it goes to 1550 and then wicks back up, you're not going to get in because it's a limit order. And what happens with limit orders, it has to fulfill by the order that it was put in at, right? So it fulfills each order as they come in. So if it goes to 1550, nobody buys that, right? Because it has to be fulfilled, maker taker, right? Somebody has to actually purchase that because it's a limit order. So that's kind of how the difference between that, but you can get in, say it goes, you have an order at 1550, it goes to 15, you get in, yes, it's still 50 cents above where we're at now, but you set that limit order, you didn't miss the 1550, so it's kind of an ebb and flow with risk and reward. Yes, it could go lower, that's why you set limit orders in scale. So at 1550, I'd have a certain amount, say $100 in ICP, at 15, I would have $200 in ICP, and like at 14, I would have like 500, and that's how you do it. You scale down in as these limit orders, and you might not get them fulfilled, but that is okay. That's okay, because it's better to not get a limit order fulfilled than do a market order and have it just dump on you right away, because that's discouraging. Even though you know the price of ICP is going to go up in the future, it can get discouraging to see your bag go down. Now, those of you that bought at $21, you're down about 30% right now, which is okay, because this is another good way. If you are one of those people who think, okay, ICP is going to $50 right now, so I'm buying at 21. Then you can dollar cost average. So say you put $200 in at $21, you got somewhere around 10 ICP. So you put it in at 20 bucks, 10 ICP, 200 bucks. So now you're at 150 bucks. You lost 50 bucks already, or 30. What's 30% of 200? A third. So you lost like 60 bucks, 60 some dollars. Okay, you lost like 60 some bucks. Now you're at $140. You're like, dang, I just lost 30% of my portfolio. Well, that's why dollar cost averaging comes into play. Now we're at $15. You put in $500 at $15. Okay, and then you can do the average of that, right? So $700. Let's see. I don't know exactly how I do that, because there's two different averages there. Let's just do it for the sake of this. Let's just say you put in 500 bucks, you know, and now you're only down 5%. You're down. You went from being down 30% to being down only 5%. So if it goes up 5% more, now you're in the profit from all of your trades as the average price. You're going to start to be in the profit instead of having to wait for it to go from 15 all the way back up to 21 to be in the profit. I mean, I'm giving you guys these trading strategies that I use in my daily life. This is how I've been successful in crypto. I have massive plans when it comes to how I invest. I have these strategies that make it so where if I do make a bad decision and buy at the wrong time, that that isn't my final answer. It isn't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I am not locked into it. I can, and the cool thing about crypto when you're not leverage trading is very rarely does a top tier crypto like Internet Computer go to zero. So it's all about when do you buy, when do you sell. That is all crypto is. It's a game of buying and selling at the right time. And to keep doing it gives you a better chance to have some sort of average price that is going to be way below the market price right now. And that's the goal. So you buy at 21, you buy at 15. When we're at 24, you're going to be in profit on all of your trades. That's why dollar cost averaging is so important, because you never know when we could get big fluctuations to the downside in price, which is a healthy correction. We need this in the bull market period. And I'll be an advocate for 30% retracements all day long. So, hey, Metal, my guy here, and Supportix, man, you guys have been here for a long time. Good to see you. Now let's go to this. Definity just teamed up with the United Nations. All right, hold up. We're just going to have to search this real quick. What? Okay, I don't know if that's true or not. What? So it's the United Nations Knowledge Foundation. So it's not, it could be really, let's look at this real quick. That's kind of interesting to me. Thank you for this. I just don't want to give any bad information to people. He says $90 soon. Let's just say that. I mean, before the end of this year, it's definitely possible. I'm thinking $30 is going to come right around June or July, honestly. But that's just me. All right, let's look at this, I guess. United Nations Knowledge Foundation and Definity join forces. So what is this? 3-year partnership to fundamentally transform education. So it says today during his opening address at 2024 Blockchain and Education Summer at Oxford University, Immersive Education Initiative and Knowledge Foundation Director Aaron E. Walsh announced the formation of a 3-year partnership between the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, Knowledge Foundation, and Definity Foundation. Together, the organizations will fundamentally transform the way in which learners, educators, and educational content creators acquire, distribute, and generate knowledge via knowledge token and the Internet Computer platform. Over the coming 3 years, the partner organizations will co-develop. This is really weird text. It's so soft that it makes the words almost disappear while you read them. But anyway, co-develop an innovative suite of technology products to educate participants on anti-corruption topics through a series of unique hackathon coding competition events under the UNODC Coding for Integrity Youth Hackathon Framework. The hackathons, of which 4 will occur each year for the coming 3 years, achieve this through the ongoing development of the knowledge token on the Internet Computer blockchain platform. So the 2024 Oxford Hackathon that commenced today marks the inception of this 3-year partnership between UNODC, Knowledge Foundation, and the Definity Foundation. Participate as a collaborator or to host or sponsor the hackathons and related events, please contact a Knowledge Foundation director. So what is the Knowledge Foundation? The Knowledge Foundation is an educational organization responsible for the design, development, deployment, and ongoing maintenance of the global knowledge token system and related open international standards for blockchain technology in the field of education. That's really cool. That's pretty cool. Knowledge token is intellectual currency and as such may be used to pay for goods and services such as mobile phones, tablets, computers, games, textbooks, tuition, and more. As an incentive and participation token that is awarded to learners in exchange for intellectual achievements while privately and securely recording corresponding academic progress, knowledge tokens are issued in amounts that correspond to the units or amounts of knowledge, skills, and or credits that learners earn. So really cool. If you haven't, check out my last video. If you want to see me get a little bit emotional If you want to know my story a little bit better, it's a story of education about crypto. It's a story about success and how, you know, Definity giving me grants and really supporting me to make content has made a forever change in my life. But all glory to God, right? So Definity is definitely, you know, a driving force in that, but all glory goes to God on everything in my life. So I do want to talk about this. Shout out to Alex. I like this guy. He's good people. If anybody deserves to do an interview and talk with Dominic Williams, definitely Alex. I know Aaron just got to see him. Alex, I'm jealous. I'm a little bit jealous because I have been grinding away for Definity for years. And my ultimate dream is to talk to Dominic Williams about the NNS. And dang it, Alex, why did you have to talk to him about the NNS before I did? Dang you. No, I think this is cool still. I really think that this would have been a great question for me to ask Dominic Williams, as I am the staking master of ICP. I am a staking expert. I love everything to do with the NNS. And BlockchainPill got to ask Dominic Williams a question that I want to know the answer to. So he said, after I did an interview with Dominic Williams, we talked for another 10 minutes or so, and we got to the topic of reducing ICP inflation, right? So he said he briefly mentioned a solution he had thought about that I found to be brilliant, and I 100% agree. I'm glad I have an 8-year neuron, by the way, just in case this does happen. He said, reduce the max neuron dissolve delay to 5 years. So instead of being able to lock your ICP up for 8 years, which the existing 8-year dissolve delays will still be in effect. So now you can't also say if you have, 4 years, you cannot right now, say you have a 4-year neuron, you cannot now turn it to 8. You can turn it to 5. Or you have a 5-year neuron, you can't turn it to 8 anymore. You can only max 5 now. But if you already have 8, it will keep the API for the previously 8-year staked neurons to what it is now as a legacy bonus for the 8-year gang. So I'm really happy to be part of this 8-year gang. New neurons can be staked for 5 years max with the respective 5-year APY. So it is going to drop that APY. You will not get as much Internet Computer, which will actually start a deflationary process because how new tokens are minted on the Internet Computer is through the NNS. So this is very interesting to see the staking mechanics that will go into the deflationary mechanism of the Internet Computer. And this is what I want to see. This makes me super bullish on the Internet Computer right here. Please make this happen, Dominic Williams. Please, you have a lot of pull with Definity. Alex, tell him to do it. If he's not watching my video, maybe you are. Tell him, Dom. Because he says down here, this was an open conversation. This is not official. Definity stance on it. This is not the official Definity stance on it. But I'm curious what you guys think about it. 88.4% of people think it is a brilliant idea. What will this result in, though? The 8-year gang would get 3 years written off the dissolve delay without any downside. So you're going to get the 8-year bonus, but it isn't going to be for 8 years anymore. So if you're thinking about staking 8 years, I'm not saying this is going to happen. This could give you some big, huge bonus and cut 3 years off of your time without losing that API. I wonder how they're going to do it. So if the APY, how does it go down from then? From the 8 years. So this is something they're going to have to think about. And this is something I would have asked Dominic Williams if I would have had this conversation with him. I would have asked, so say now I have an 8-year neuron, but there's a 5-year countdown now. If I don't press the dissolve delay, do I keep the 8-year APY? But if I press the dissolve delay, does it start counting? Do I lose the 8-year bonus? Because now I'm dissolving for the APY. Am I only getting that 5-year bonus now because I'm dissolving? And if not, how does it count down from 8 years when there's only 5 years if I'm dissolving? So that part, it's going to need a little bit of tweaking to really, like, they have a good foundation here, and this is just an idea, right? Let's make that, he says this is not official, this is an idea. This is how official things happen when two people come together, or a group of people come together, and they share their ideas, their opinions, their vision with other people. Then these things kind of build. They start as one thing, and then they build to another. And this is the future. And these kind of conversations is why we need Dominic Williams talking to people like me, talking to people like Alex, the people who have been in this ecosystem, grinding away, learning about this technology, that understand your vision, Definity, Dominic Williams' vision for this crypto. But we have real good input that we can help you to make this a better product. And so this is absolutely needed. Dominic Williams needs to talk to Aaron. He needs to talk to Alex. He needs to talk to Jeff. He needs to talk to Kyle. He needs to talk to us and hear our opinions on what they're doing, because we're in this daily. Like he is, he's in it daily, but everybody has different ideas and opinions and perspectives, and all together makes a multi-chain, multi-mind world computer, right? It isn't built off of one person's brain. I don't know if I trust something completely built off one person's brain of this scale and magnitude that other people haven't at least worked on. Yes, it's one person's idea, but 1,000 people work on it. So, but yeah, so the 3 years will be written off the dissolve delay. So I'm not 100%. Dom, please comment on this video what this means. Will it be an 8-year dissolve? Because there's only 5 years left. This is my point. If it's an 8-year dissolve, there's only 5 years right now is maximum, because it says it takes 3 years off the legacy, right? Yeah, 3 years written off the dissolve delay. So how do you still get the bonus, and how does the bonus calculate down from 8 years at a 5-year point, from 5 years to 6 months when you don't get any voting power? It's 8 years, so how do you move it to 5 with the same APY? There must be like an APY adjustment mechanism that you still get more, that it would take it down a percentage based. I know it's probably boring to you, but my mind gets really going. I'm a math guy, so my mind just starts working in really weird ways when I see stuff like this, because it doesn't calculate, it doesn't compute in my brain. But I'm sure there's a way that they can scale it down and decrease that APY on a larger scale. So say if you had an 8-year one, the 5-year is going to start out at 15%. If you have a 5-year one, it's going to start out at 11% per year. And then it just goes down, scaling accordingly to 0. You know, so it doesn't go by time as much anymore as a scaled down, like long-term time, but the time from when it dissolves to the 6 months, it will adjust accordingly over time. That's the only way that I can make it compute in my brain for that to work. But I think that's a very good idea. I think it could work. I think if they did the math, they could definitely dissolve it in a way where you get more APY than a 5-year. I think we worked that out pretty well. So definitely come vote on this. I'm going to drop this in the chat. We want this to go through, guys. We need this to go through. This is very, very important. So that being said, let's move on to some bullish news for the ecosystem of the internet computer and for NFT marketplaces and for NFTs alike. So Yuku DAO has successfully completed its SNS sale. If I am not mistaken, this is the very first SNS DAO of an NFT marketplace. Am I wrong? This is the first NFT marketplace that is successfully transitioned into a DAO. Pretty interesting to see on the internet computer. So a massive thank you to all the incredible projects and community members who supported us on this journey. You're very welcome, man. I love Yuku, and I've supported you guys since you got rid of that KYC. Hey, and I supported Yumi before that too. I just didn't like the KYC, man. It's an NFT marketplace, a decentralized NFT marketplace. I get the gold stuff, and them splitting, genius. They listen to the people. That's why I love ICP. If you tried to do that on Cardano If you try to do that on AVAX, trying to tell a project, yeah, we don't want your KYs, we don't want you to do this part of your project. They're not gonna listen. They're not gonna split and become two different, because it's harder to run two different companies than one. You're going to need, books for each of them. You're going to need all this different stuff. That's going to make it harder. So I just like, and I respect, projects on the internet computer that are flexible, that are willing to really, do what it takes to be successful, instead of just, this is my vision, I don't care if you like it, I'm doing it anyway. That's not, hey man, calm it down over there. Yeah, calm down, man. Calm it down, bro. So yeah, this is cool. Yuku is now a DAO. Dang it, I'm not in the circle. How am I not in the circle? But all the ICP hubs are. Plug wallet. Pretty cool. I see house. Cool. Pretty interesting. Now, some more big bullish. This is all bullish. Today, it's not about learning a lot. We learned a lot in the beginning. It wasn't going to be about learning a lot, but today we learned a lot in the beginning, and now it's just going to be about statistics and stuff and talking about this kind of thing, right? So over 35K new user accounts have been created in the last 30 days. Welcome to the ICP ecosystem. All you newbies, thank you for coming in. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell for up-to-date price movements and ICP news as it happens, and discussing crazy things like Dominic Williams dropping the 8-year gang to the 5-year gang. I think I'm a lot more comfortable at 5 years myself, because that's like if you get in the year before the bull market. So the bear market, not the next bull market, but the one after. That's a beautiful way to do stuff, and a good way to maximize your rewards. So you can check out all the amazing projects built on internetcomputer.org/ecosystem. So cool. Now, we're Bitcoin renegades over here. We're ICP renegades over here. We're renegades for crypto. Maybe I should call my channel Renegades for Crypto. Renegades for Crypto. Renegade Crypto. I don't know. We'll see. We might change the name. I don't know. It's working. So maybe it'll boost my channel, though. Maybe it'll boost it up. Opinion. Ordinals DeFi Bitcoin's design principles, but offer miners huge post-halving advantages. So there's some really intricate details with ordinals and mining. Now, who would have thought those two would go together? But ordinals inscriptions and BRC20 tokens are controversial for using up valuable space on the Bitcoin network. But with rewards set to be cut in half, they offer a lifeline for miners as they adapt to new blockchain economics. Pretty interesting. So yeah, so now with these ordinals, Bitcoin is seeing developments through BTC5, DeFi using Bitcoin as primary asset. This has brought new capabilities to a network traditionally known for its transactional simplicity. With the total market cap of BRC20 tokens alone reaching $2.8 billion, from the standpoint of network health, the takeaway from all of this is that ordinals inscriptions in particular have contributed to over $438 million in fees to miners, which helps secure the Bitcoin network by incentivizing miner participation. So this is huge. Why are you freaking out so much, man? Oh, my cat just turned 1 year old. Let's say hi to the cat real quick. Let's just say hi to the cat real quick, because he's 1 now. I just bought him so many things for his birthday. So spoiled. Come here, man. Come 1 year old. Come say hi. Come say hi. Come say hi to the people. Okay, this is what it's all about here. Is my cat made it to 1. Very healthy, huge now. Look at this guy. Look at him. Super huge, super loving, super good cat. He's 1 now. Had to hook him up. He said, I already put 2 ICP on Yuku. Okay, I wonder what you bought. All right, let me know what you bought. Hi. Hey, say hi. He says hi. Amar says hi. Happy birthday, cat. Yeah. He just turned 1. I have had him for 9 months now. I got him when he was 3 months. So it's been 9 months since I got my cat. My last cat passed away in 2022. 2022. I miss him. I miss my Ren. His name was Ren. Renegade. Ren. I mean, come on. I've been Renegade before I even made content. That was my gamer tag back in the day, way back in the day. That's why it's my name here. So, all right, let's move on. Thank you for saying hi to the cat. Cat is awesome. Maybe I'll make an ordinal for a cat. So the ordinals protocol enables the inscription of unique data, including NFTs on individual Satoshis, Bitcoin's smallest unit. So this is crazy. So this is genius. I can't even believe that people, I almost don't want to even participate because of this, because it's so genius that I'm going to do it anyway, just because it is such a, it's like drawing artwork on a penny. It's like a penny becoming worth $10,000, like, you know, $10,000. You do something to the penny, it becomes $10,000 now. And you're, in order to trade that penny now, wow, this thing will not let me close that. So it would be like you having to pay $100 to move that $10,000 penny now. So that's the way that they're doing it. They're putting these NFTs and inscriptions on a single Satoshi worth not even a penny. At $1 million, a single Satoshi is going to be worth a penny. Okay? So it's not even worth a penny yet. At 500,000, it's going to be worth half a penny. So we're talking about fractions of a penny being sold for millions of dollars. And how many fees? So there's 2.8 billion. Let's just think about this for a second. Less than pennies with a market cap of $2.8 billion. Okay? And that isn't 2.8. That's not 100. That's not 280 billion Satoshis. Okay? That's not 280 billion Satoshis. It's not. It's probably a handful. 100,000 Satoshis. Not 280 billion, which would be 100x from the 2.8 billion market cap, which would put a Satoshi at a penny. And it's not even at a penny. It's like a third. So it would be a crazy amount of Satoshis, but they took something worth less than a penny and are selling it for hundreds of thousands of dollars and getting $438 million in fees from Satoshi's worth probably less than $100 altogether, to be honest with you. Less than $100 worth of Satoshis. $2.8 billion market cap. 400. Genius. They turned $100 into a $2.8 billion market cap, gave the miners $438 million in fees. I don't know if I like it, but it's genius. I got to give them credit for that. Most brilliant idea you could ever think of. And the Internet Computer has an ordinal marketplace where you can interact with CK Bitcoin and you can inscribe straight from Bitcoin too, if you want to do that. Scribe it forever. So pretty interesting to see. I didn't really understand. Somebody told me about it before, but it didn't calculate in my brain like it did right now. I'm a reader. I'm a visual guy, not a hearing guy. Never have been a hearing learner. I'm a visual learner. So yeah, pretty cool though to see them take something worth less than a penny, $100 worth, turn it to $2.8 billion. It's almost stupid. It's so funny. Wow. Oh my God. ICP just dumped to the moon, baby. $14. This is a Bitcoin dump. I was definitely expecting this. I need to put in a leverage trade right now, guys. Hold on. Dude, ICP, hold on. I'll just leave it over here so you guys can see. I think I'm going to put in a leverage trade really quick here. 1409. Yes, sir. Leverage trading. Okay. You get to see me leverage trade live because we're at $14. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Damn, I'm hella far down on this trade right now. Let's just say I'm $37 in the loss on this trade, but I'm going to put in another order right now. Let's just do this. I got to go cancel some, and then I'm going to send some more money over here because I was hoping this would happen. So let's go. I just hope it doesn't. I hope it does. Okay, I'm just going to do a market order right now because it's going up really fast. So I'm going to put 50% in right now, market. Oh, come on, man. Shaboosh. Okay, there we go. Now, hold on. I got to send some more ICP over here just in case it does keep going down. I'm not losing this trade. Okay. I am not losing this trade. I put in a long at 15 and it kicked my butt. All right. Let me just get the address. Oh, man, they're both on there. You're going to see this live. I'm making a trade right now because we're at $14. This is crazy. Okay, where's my wallet? Hurry. Shit spot. Okay. Hold on. No, I don't want to transfer. Deposit. No, I don't want to deposit that. ICP. There we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. This is very important. Dang it, it's going up too. Alrighty. I'm just going to send like 5 ICP over there. Okay. There we go. All right. This is crazy. 14 bucks. We're going to have a big move after this. We're going to be going to $24 after this. This is what we needed. This is beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted to see. So let's look at Bitcoin real quick because Bitcoin was dumping earlier, took us straight down. I was kind of expecting a bigger dump. Hopefully this goes into my account really quickly here. Yeah, 67. So Bitcoin just shit on us. That's okay. How long is it going to take to get my money in here, man? Damn, I hate exchange time waits. ICP would have already sent it. But yeah, so Bitcoin's staying right in my lines. This is why it's so important for you guys to look at this. I mean, exactly. It wicked up into these two and stayed in this box right here. This is exactly where we're looking at for support at about 67,500. And if it does break down, this is where I'm looking at 66,500 and then 65,719. These are levels that are very big support levels going back, and Bitcoin going down in one day. This is the week. Let's look at the day. I mean, let's look at the week first. Then we'll see how much we just went down today and why ICP is not going to 24 bucks yet. Not yet. Whoops, hold on. This. So let's just go down in one candle. So only 8% in one day. That's not too bad. But we already had this massive. Let's just get rid of this. You can believe that I'm going to draw these back eventually. If we go from the top, this is all just manipulation without having. I told you this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. If you go back and watch a video that I made a long time ago, you can see. Yeah, so Bitcoin only had a 17% correction. Things could get bad. We kind of need to go down a bit further, to be honest with you. Let's just see. 51,000. Bitcoin is really overbought on the weekly. It cannot sustain this price movement for any longer. It just can't. So, I mean, yeah, we're going to see a cool off, a significant one coming for Bitcoin. That doesn't necessarily mean that ICP is going to keep going down. Dang, 1428. Dang it. Where's my money over there? Yes, okay, it's here. Dang it. Why did it have to go up? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm setting this for hold on. Let me just do this real quick. Now that my money's over there. Oh, hold on. I got to switch accounts. Dang it. Hold on. Back to spot. Wait, I got to sell for USDT first, I believe. Okay, so. All right, ICP 1428. And look at this. I was thinking about 1419. If you remember my last video, look, 1419. What did we just go to, ladies and gentlemen? Just to know if my TA's spot on. Okay, well, looks like we went to 1373. Jeez. Okay, but 1419, pretty good. Pretty damn good. Wow. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be putting leverage trade because I don't think ICP is going to go too far down. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm going to have to do this later. My IP address, it's making it hard for me. So I guess I'm just going to have to wait. Hopefully it goes down a little bit more. Yeah, hopefully it goes down. I'm not doing all that right now. But ICP on the weekly, look at this. This is what we wanted to see. It's all the way down to 58. There is going to be a big move. I'm thinking of this $23, $24 level. That wasn't clickbait. Like we're going to have this prolonged correction. I don't say we're going to $24 right now. That is not what that means, but we are going to $24 next. After this big dump is over, we are going to head to $24. It's going to happen. Now, do we go sideways for about a month and then see this happen sometime in June? This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking in June, we're going to see $24. So just remember that I said this, okay? June, right here. I think somewhere around June 10th, we're going to see ICP hit somewhere around $24 to $30 right here. So keep an eye on that. Now, price targets. We have a massive amount of support right here, which is beautiful. Right at this 1358 level. This was a big area of consolidation on the weekly. Now we did go down to this $10 level, wicking down there. This is going to be a huge area of support, and that's why I'm putting these leverage trades in for when we move back up to the upside. But we are probably going to keep going down, and I'm going to be putting leverage trades down here so that when I ride it back up, I'm going to make a lot of profit on this next trade. So, but I'm only putting orders in at 1320. And then let's see, I'm going to have another order. Well, maybe not even 1320. We'll see where my liquidation is. And I'm going to do it like 30 cents above my liquidation. And then I'm going to go get it down. I'm going to get my liquidation under 10 bucks and then I'll be safe. There'll be no way they can liquidate me under 10 bucks. It'll be impossible. We're not going under 10 bucks. So as long as you play with those strategies, let's look at the shorter time frames to see if there is a good trade to be made. So this big fall off, look at the 5 minute. This 5 minute candle went from 14.60. It went down almost $1 in 5 minutes. Look how oversold we are right now, but they can keep beating that down. What they do is they just rise it up here and then beat it down again, put it to a lower level, rise it up, beat it down again. So that's the way that I was wondering how we're not always oversold or overbought. But what happens is they move up quickly with a candle and then over time push it down. Move up quickly, over time push it down. Move up quickly, over time push it down. And that's how this RSI works. That I found out that's how they're able to keep pushing it down by these big spikes up really quick and then down. It's just a big spike in volume and then the volume goes down and it moves to a higher level. It's just crazy. I was like, there's no way it can be sold anymore. There's no possible way we can sell anymore. But then they pump it up real quick and then dump it down even further. It's crazy how that works. So, but yeah, I'm definitely looking at 1358, 1320. In the short term, we have nothing but bearishness. This could be a V-shaped recovery, but it looks like it's going to consolidate here for a minute. So yeah, there's really nothing bullish right now. This big dump down. There's two possibilities. We have a recovery from this area, but we had this neutral thing right here. So we're going to go sideways. If this was a big push back to the upside here, we could see us coming back up and touching this EMA 200 at 1564. But since we did get this neutral candle here, nothing bullish about this, we're going to go sideways now or even down further. Maybe a little bit up before down further. So that's definitely looking, everything's looking a little bit bearish right now. Everything is looking bearish. Yeah, except the volume. It's the RSI is looking really oversold right now. But as you see, they can just spike it up real quick and then dump it down. See, look at how this is a perfect example of how they do that. The volume is getting to be oversold right here. They pump it way up with 3 candles that barely move the price for 15 cents. Then they dump it down a little bit below there, but boom. Right? So this is how they do it downwards. And they can also do that upwards too, to just spike it up. So they'll go down real quick and then they can spike it up and then go down further. That's what I meant. Sorry, I had that backwards. But yeah, on the hour, really, really oversold on the hour. 4 hour, oversold on the 4 hour. I mean, it just, yeah, Bitcoin absolutely just decimated us. Yeah, and on the daily, we're pretty neutral. 39. Okay, we're at 39. We're starting to get to the oversold like we were at this $10 area. This is very, very bullish. This is the one bullish thing that I can find in all of these charts right now. We're at 1431, so I'm glad I put that leverage trade in at like 1410. Glad I got that in there. I wasn't able to get the rest of my money over there in time, but that's okay. I'm not putting it in right now. Not at 14. If we go lower, I'll put more in. But yeah, I'm glad it didn't wick down and touch my liquidation price, though. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So this is very bullish having the RSI down here at 39, because if you look here, I was actually looking at this before this to see. I'm like, okay, if ICP does dump crazy for some reason, we go to these $14 levels. We go, and I did tell you 1450 my last video. So just know that these price targets are happening every video. I'm giving you good price targets every video. You have to subscribe. You have to hit the like, man. Let other people. I want people to make money, guys. Help me help people make money, not financial advice. But this RSI setting down here, and I was thinking about this to know, is it okay? Am I safe if I put this order in? Are we going back to $10 again? So I looked at where we were at up here. Okay, this is the daily, mind you. Let's go up here and look on this candle. Okay, so after this candle going from 1787, which I told you, to the 1590, I actually called this level before it happened. This candle, this big candle, this however big percentage I called this, not patting my own back, but I'm just telling you that my price targets are going to be beneficial for you guys. Okay, so let's just see. This move down right here from 1787 to 1594. We end up at about 48. So my thought process now, going back to 10, God, why is that? Anyway, let's see. I'm going to just do that so you can see. Okay, going back to 10, when we went to $10 here, right, down to 10, where were we at? Well, it looks like we were at 32. So where are we at right here with this big dump? We're at 48. So 17 more points to get us down. We could go a little bit further down, but I'm thinking, well, the possibility of us going to $10 again is very low. Very, very low. because of this. Now, us going to 14, look where this brought us. Okay, it just went up somehow right now to 39. But we're 7 points. So we went down 10 points. Okay, from 15. Well, I mean, yeah, let's just say, we'll say $15. 15 bucks. Is there a gap right there? Oh, no. Okay. I thought there was a gap or something. But yeah, so as you see, it went down 10 points from 1596, we'll say, I guess, because better, to 1373. So this looks like it could be a nice recovery area. Nice big wick down to the downside. But we're bearish right now. And look at this crazy, crazy 3 falling peaks. That's what this is, 3 falling peaks right here. Brought us down. Yeah, you can look this pattern up, 3 falling peaks. Too bad I didn't call this. I called the move down, but I didn't call this exact pattern because I didn't see it. 3 falling peaks. Okay. 3 falling peaks brought us way, 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 way down. So I'm going to be looking for these patterns before they happen. Unfortunately, I missed this one, but I still called the price movement to the downside because we were testing this descending triangle looking thing right here. You know, we just had really bearish momentum. Bitcoin was still going up, but we weren't. Altcoins are really suffering right now. So yeah, let's go to CKB real quick. They closed my connection. Let's just look at this. It's at 3-1 right now. 31663. Very bullish on CKB. I'm too scared to do a long in here right now, though. That's why I have a long in ICP and not CKB, because ICP went way down. And that's a good time to do a long. And when ICP moves to $24, I want to be a part of that long. So that's my plan right now. And if it doesn't work, oh well. I lose a little bit of money. I get liquidated. Or I get a weird stop loss that liquidates almost all my money. But I don't care. I'm DJing into this right now. I'm a DJ. But yeah, this is looking very beautiful. You know, CKB, I knew we were going for an all-time high. I think CKB is going to $1. I don't know if it can happen this bull run. I think maybe about 50 cents. If we go and look at market cap and everything, I think, you know, 50 cents. I'm bullish on this. I'm trying to get Jordan Mack on the channel. I'm going to make a CKB video, but I want to announce it ahead of time, have people there so I can start a CKB community. And I want to do some real intricate TA so that I can let you guys know the next big moves like I do on the Internet Computer. So I'm pretty good at TA now. Now, Jasmine, how is this crypto only number 93? I wonder what CKB is at right now, actually. Hold on. Let's go look at CKB real quick and see what number it is, because Jasmine is number 93. This is always going to come up Internet Computer first, because that's my jam. CKB. Whoa. Oh, it's number 72 now. Number 72. God, I don't know if I should take some profits right now. Like I'm up double on my CKB. I don't know. Is it going to dump again? Look at that volume. Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to take profits on my CKB and then get back in. I think it might go down. I don't know, though. I don't want to get out if it's going to keep going up, though. That's the only problem. Is it going to keep going up? I mean, there has to be some sort. Yeah, it's really overbought right now on the weekly. I mean, I'd love to see this, but man, I'm too scared. Oh, yeah, we can't do anything with that right now. But I'm too scared right now. I don't know. I'm going to have to really do some intricate TA on my own for CKB to really look. I just really think it's kind of a risky time to buy at like almost an all-time high. I'm just not going to do that. I love CKB, and I have nothing against it. I'm just not going to be buying at all-time highs. I don't do that. Love you, CKB, but I sell at all-time highs. I don't buy at them, unfortunately. You can't take my money. Yeah. Jasmy, though, number 93, $239 million in volume, and it's down 43%. What was it at? Wow, 400 million. This is the Japanese Bitcoin. Japanese Bitcoin. This is why I love it. Bitcoin Renegade, Jasmy, Japanese Bitcoin Renegade. Who knows? You never know. Weird things happen. Now let's look at this. I didn't even know there was a new one. Shout out to Ben Armstrong over there on his channel. Let me know about the new DYP. We've talked about this crypto for a very long time on the channel. This only has a small $8 million market cap and a $3 million 24-hour volume. But that is because the old token is migrating to the new token, right? I don't know if it's a hard fork. If they hard forked it, we'll look into that on a future video. Like, what is actually? Maybe we got a little bit of time. New DYP versus old DYP. Let's just see what this is. Okay, so it looks like they're the same. So this isn't a hard fork. It really is old and new. DYP migration. No, you will not be able to purchase WOD events with the old DYP. These events will only support the new DYP. Okay. DYP token has migrated to version 2. We're excited to announce the migration contract is now ready, enabling DYP holders to convert their old DYP into new DYP. Okay. Okay. Pretty interesting. I mean, we can look at the old. It is somehow, you know, it's up in price, but I don't know if there would be any liquidity in the old DYP. Wow, it's now down to 2,499. Whoa. 10 million. So it's down 16% now. It's finally starting to go down. Very small amount of volume. But yeah, I was talking about this crypto a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, I was talking about it over here, right, at 15 cents. So you guys really, it's very beneficial to follow and subscribe to this channel and hit the likes and set the notifications, because this bull market, I'm going to start making videos about these other cryptos, and they might be hidden in an internet computer video. They might be hidden in a CKB video. So you never know when these gems or when alpha or when certain price targets are going to be very important on the channel. That's why it's very important to watch till the end, you know, be a part of this. I know it's kind of long. You can skip through at the end at the bottom by looking at the transcripts if you're looking for something specific. But I encourage you to go through my videos, find out if there's anything right for you, and reap the benefits of being a renegade. That's all I could say about that. Now let's take some questions here. Even the cat is in a bad mood since Bitcoin is down and ICP is down, which has actually put me in a good mood. I love it when people get mad that the price goes down, because to me, I'll trade. Yeah, it might suck for a little trade, but my big bags have nothing to do with short-term price movements. They don't care if ICP goes to $10 again, honestly, because we're going to 30 next. We're going to 50. We're going to 100. So yes, it sucks in the short term. It's very psychological. That's why the NNS has made my life so much easier. So, and I'm not just like brown nosing. I'm not kissing butt. Like the NNS has literally, I can't touch the crypto. So would I touch the crypto if it was available? No. Would it psychologically make it 10 million times harder for me to navigate the crypto market? 100%. Would I sell? Did I do it with Bitcoin? No, I waited until, you know, Bitcoin went to $70,000 the last bull run, right? And then you take profits, right? I don't buy at the top, I sell at the top. But having access, especially when it might be a significant amount of money, would make it hard. It would make it impossible for me to do what I'm doing with my life. God has blessed me with every circumstance. I didn't make these circumstances. God did. He made it so where he knows me. God speaks to you as you are. He speaks to you in your language, how you understand. God understands how you understand. So in order for someone like me to be successful, a lot of things have to fall in place in certain ways. And each one of us has our own criteria to become successful. If we are able to match this criteria with our life, able to walk out this plan, then you can be successful. And God has opened up this door in amazing ways that I can't understand. Have I suffered? Have I went through hardships? Yes. God doesn't promise perfection. But if you follow him and you follow Jesus and you listen to what he has to say and you follow the plan he has for your life and don't fight it, doors open that you don't even know how they open. You didn't know. You just went there. Instead of it being a locked door, it was open for you to walk through it in a way that you can, right? If you're in a wheelchair, there's a ramp for you to go through. If you're on crutches, there's not stairs. Like, so God meets you how you are and exactly what you need to walk through that door. Whether it be, you know, a ramp or being no stair, like whatever, he makes these perfect ways for you to be successful if you give your life to him and follow him. And he's done that for me. And I could not have planned any of this stuff. I can plan to maybe make money in crypto, maybe be successful at TA, maybe be successful on a channel, maybe make a game, and then all these things happen and the doors open and I'll walk through them and I'm able to because it's a door that I can walk through. It's not too small for me. It's not too big that nobody sees me when I walk through the door, right? It's always perfect. So that's why I like the NNS. That's why I like God's plan for my life, that I don't have to worry about these price fluctuations where I'm losing $6,000 to $10,000 or however much, you know, in a single day. Because that will bear a brunt on your psychology, especially if you're not a millionaire. If you're a millionaire, losing 5-10 grand a day might not seem like a lot, but if you don't have millions of dollars, losing $5,000 in one day is very difficult. But if it's on the NNS and it's long term, it doesn't even unlock for 3 months, 6 months, a year, however long, you know, these things are, then you don't even have to worry about it. You're like, okay, not what is the price of ICP right now, because I couldn't sell it if I wanted to, but what is the price of ICP going to look like in a year when I can sell it, where we're in the biggest part of the bull run. So that's why dollar cost average. That's why buy the dip. And that is why subscribe to Bitcoin Renegade. Not financial advice. All right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP.